designated. Scared the poop out of me. No way. And then you turn that and it hooks it up within it. I love these so much. I think they're so cool. It's amazing how much you can fit into one. And I'll show you my trick. And it may not be a trick, but I found that it works best. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Laura and this is Sold on RV Life. To introduce this video, as promised, this is going to be part 3 of the kitchen organization, and then we're going to move into either in this video or the next video organization of some of the hidey holes and cupboards that we have here in the reflection. I hope that you're enjoying this series. It really came out of necessity because I have been neglecting areas in the RV, and I have been kind of just shoving things here and there, and that really does not help when you're trying to have minimum space, and if you're not taking the time to be mindful and intentional when you're putting things away or where you have decided to put them, things can get cluttered very quickly. In this series, there will be a place near the end of the series where I show you all of the things that I have actually decluttered from the RV and the success that I had. So I hope you'll continue to join me and enjoy this video. We appreciate you watching, and we ask that you maybe might click that like, subscribe, but most of all, leave us a comment. That's the most important thing. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you at the end of the video. Bye. Okay, let's get started on these drawers. And I swear, I better not see you trying to sneak a peek at how around the drawers, at the faces of the drawers, to see how dirty they are, because I'm not going to let you do that. Or, well, I'm going to try not to let you do that. Believe me, I am concentrating only on the inside at this moment. So come on, let's go. Nothing has been staged here. I did put a few dishes away just because, so you can see how full they are to start with. This is the silverware / coffee cup drawer. First of all, I have watched a ton of organizing videos over the years. And one of the philosophies, and I may have said this before, and who knows if I have, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. If you haven't heard it before, though, then this is the first time for you. Okay, so this is what we would call the container. This is the space. I have allowed this space to be, I don't know if allowed is the word, but I have designated this space to be for silverware, clips, and mugs. So this is all the mugs I can have. If it doesn't fit in this space or this container, then I can't have any more. So we have limited ourselves to 6. There's only 2 of us. When we first started, we had 4 mugs, 2 and 2. At this point in time, they have changed a little bit. I did get rid of one. The problem is I like this size. I like this size a lot. So we ended up with a Christmas gift, and then this one, when Oli went and had jury duty, I don't know if you can see that, they gave him a mug, just that you need when you're doing your civic duty. You need a present, which blows my mind. And then I had gotten this. So, and then this is this is a smaller mug. This is the one Oli uses most of the time. It was a gift to him many years ago. He's used it every single day he can. This is one of my favorite Disney mugs. The problem with this mug is super heavy, and so I'm debating whether I should move it out of the container area into a place where maybe it would just be put away as a keepsake and then moved to storage. And then there is for Papa. So, and this is a little bit smaller. It seems a little bit smaller as well. So this drawer really doesn't need, so see how well they fit in here? And this is it. They travel this way. I don't do anything else. You have it. That's it. And this, so what I'm going to do, I will do it off camera, is I'm going to take all these out and wash them out. But let's go through, and here's that silly rubbery thing again. We are going to go through this here, and we're going to find the things that I definitely don't need. Oh, Lord. And I'll have to wash that out, too. Everything, most of these all have a purpose, but not everything. So, ooh, talk about, we refer back to the last video, you know, the crumbs in the containers. I'm definitely going to take care of that. And then this has a space. So anyway, let me take care of that and I'll be right back. Okay, this is pretty, still looks dirty, but it turns out that it's like rust. It's probably from this and then traveling. This is a, yeah, we keep that in our drawer. It's actually a bottle opener. So that's probably rubbed from traveling. May have made that mess. And then you find things like this. Scared the poop out of me. It's not even real. We used to tease each other with things like this all the time, so got me. Okay, so far these are the items that will be relocated, thrown away, or put where they belong. Well, relocated would be put where they belong, or they'll be decluttered. On to the next. Yikes, stripes. This is my pot and pan drawer. Why do I put it in a drawer? It works out really well. It has worked so far. But you'll notice that I have a lot of these things in here, and that is because, I've mentioned it in one of my other videos, that sometimes it's easier to leave, because we're not traveling at the moment. We don't necessarily need these to protect, and because I do have glass items, and I do prefer to have glass over plastic, but you'll notice in the next drawer that doesn't really apply. But in this drawer, I like to have glass. And so, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, sometimes you put these away when you're stationary, and then you have to remember where you put them when you need them when you're getting ready to travel. So this actually, and it's just a mess, and that is generally I will just pack it like that. And when we're traveling, each of the bowls, and there's another bowl that's being used right now, has a little protector so that they don't break. And I haven't had any breakage. I've really been very, very fortunate. So now I'm going to take everything out and organize it and put it back. Okay, so I'm starting to put things back. I've always had these in here. We've been using the cast iron a lot now, so at some point maybe we'll decide that we can actually downsize from some of these, although they are a set. And so then what I do is I just keep that on there, and it works. Okay, so after some thinking about what I said about keeping these in the same place, I know that we're going to be here for quite a while, so I'm going to try, and I'm going to take these out and see if it just keeps the day-to-day living, since we're not moving, easier to manage, because they just get everywhere. Obviously you can see I think I have about 6 of them just in this drawer. It's necessary when we're traveling because I don't want them bouncing and breaking, but while we're not traveling we really don't need them. So I'm going to put them back without this time and see how much. I'm sure it will look cleaner and less cluttered. Okay, this drawer is done for the moment, and part of the reason is that I have several of the items I'm already using in the refrigerator, so it's not really giving a full view of what it would look like. Okay, on to the last and most embarrassing It's not horrible, it's just can be better, and I think it has too much in it. So I guess here we go. Going to take everything out, clean it, and I'll show you what I end up with. No way. Look what I found. Look what I found. I found another ramekin. I thought I only had 4. I guess I have 5. Maybe there's a 6th one hiding around here somewhere. Let's find out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did find the last one. I thought I only had 4, and then mysteriously and magically I found the other 2. Wow. See, that's what happens when you don't put everything together. Sorry, it's kind of loud in here. I'm cooking bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. But that really makes me happy. All right, on to the next. It's amazing how much you can fit into one drawer. And of course I had to have my Pampered Chef mixing bowl. Can't give that up, and you know what? It's traveled all this way. Well, as usual, I have kind of filmed myself into a corner because it's later than it was before when I started, and now I've made a dinner mess. So I'm going to try not to let you see all the real life messes. I'm going to put some of this stuff back. All right, advice time. I'm not perfect on the advice, but one trap I think that a lot of us fall into is that we end up collecting plastic and things that we put in the refrigerator, what have you, and we end up getting too much. So I try to limit exactly what I have, never getting extra. And I'll show you my trick. And it may not be a trick, but I've found that it works best. Put the bowls in with the smallest, the shortest ones first. Okay, then the next bigger, and then the biggest. Oh, can't see it. And then the largest, deepest, because then they fit in there, and the rest of the things will fit down in here. So let's see if it makes a difference if we do it the other way. Because we tend to stack things large to small. So if I put the largest in the bottom, then I put the next largest, and then I put these, and then I put these, look how much taller it is. Haha. So we do it the other way. Put the smallest in the bottom, and then the medium, and then the large, and all these things fit right in, and we have way less. The other stack was like way up here. So this is really, if you haven't done it before, I don't know if it's something I came up with or it's just common sense. I'm not sure, but that's what I do. And then of course I have my obsessions. I love these so much. I think they're so cool. I really don't use them that often, and that makes me mad because I love them. I think they're cool. This one is handy. It's kind of large. This one is a good size for things. This is good for snacks and travel. So my best bet probably, of course, to see what brand these are, that Joy brand again, like I had in the last video. maybe I should find just a different place for these for when they're being used. Another trap that we fall into is having more lids than we have containers. So make sure all of your containers have a lid, and then if you have extra, you don't really need them. What do you do when you run out of plasticware to keep leftovers? Do you go buy new? Or do you figure it's time to clean out the refrigerator? That's what I do. It's like, oh, I must need to clean out the refrigerator. I don't have anything left. Okay, this is what it ended up looking like. I think now we have one last drawer, and it should be pretty fast and easy. So hang on, we're almost to the end. Last drawer, the one under my oven. Not used very often. Things that are very oversized I put in here. Only thing that I am struggling with is this right here. It's a casserole dish, and I've been debating over and over and over whether or not I need it. Tell me it's okay to get rid of it. Convince me that I'm not going to want it or need it. You know what? Honestly, I don't need it. So I believe it is going in the get rid of pile. So let me get it all put back the way that makes sense, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, welcome back. I bet you didn't know that it's been like, I don't know, 7 days since I filmed last. Anyway, we're gonna finish this video out. I'm gonna show you the before and afters, and let you decide if I did a good job or not. Put it in the comments. What do you think? So here's that last drawer after I took out some things, decluttered, and organized. Going in. Da, 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 da. Very, very basic. Just have outdoor tools, a large platter, lid for my cast iron skillet, and some bread pans. And there you have it. Oh, that's it. Now let's go back real quickly and look at the other drawers to see if I kept up the cleanliness. Number one, some of our haven't been put away. Some of our mugs have not been put away yet. Look, everything's nice and clean. Okay, I organized this one, and when we talked about these containers, right now what I've done is I put them all in a Ziploc. They fit quite nicely, and they're not scattered around the drawer. And then the last one, this is what we ended up with. I think it worked out very, very well, and I'm looking forward to moving on to the next area of the kitchen. What do you have to say? What do you think I succeeded in, and what do you think I have failed in? Not failed, need improvement.
Do you want the husband answer? Or do you want the truth?
A little of both.
The husband answer, you haven't failed at anything. You succeed at keeping our house and our home feeling like a home. You know the truth? I don't care.
Ooh, you heard it here. I care. Look at this mess. This will be tackled soon. You know, it's just called a reset. We need to do a RV reset. Maybe that will be one of these days. No! Oh. All right. Again, well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series so far. There is more to come. We'll see you soon. Bye. And this cool thing here, like I said, it whips cream. You put the cream in the bowl, and then you turn that and mix it up within a few minutes without using a lot of energy. You don't have to get out the mixer or the blender, and it is